watching a little clip. Alok Sharma, one of the business guys.
There's 240,000 people being tested on Monday. I mean,
He just said on BBC Breakfast, unchallenged, unsurprisingly, he just said
the number of people
240,000 people got tested on Monday.
But I thought they weren't releasing the figures for people.
Again, is an absolute lie. They claim to have done 240,000 tests. We know that they're testing some people 3-4 times. We know that they're counting as 2 tests, the 2 swabs. We know they're mailing out loads of tests a day, thousands.
Which may or may not get done.
Which many of which are not even being done. But and we also know that for 1 calendar month now, since we started pointing out this absurd discrepancy between people tested and number of tests, they stopped telling us
and Matt
how many
Hancock
people.
was asked yesterday, wasn't he?
He was asked yesterday, he said, I don't know the data. What he means is he doesn't want us to know that the number of people being tested is massively lower. So Alok Sharma has literally just gone on the BBC and unchallenged has just claimed 240,000 people got tested on Monday. That is a barefaced lie, which I would say to his face if we weren't still subject to the 57-day government boycott. This is why they don't want to come on this programme.
57 different
My question would be,
varieties.
Mr Sharma, you just said 240,000 people got tested on Monday. That is a lie, isn't it?
Well, unless he has proof that 240,000 people got tested, because then he would have the data that the Health Secretary, Matt Hancock,
That is
doesn't
the
have.
bogus figure of tests that they claim were done. It has nothing to do with the number of people being tested. But the fact that a government minister doesn't know that, or knows it and is lying, it's one or the other. He's either stupid or he's a liar.
Dissembling.
Which one is it? And why does it matter? Because testing is the absolutely crucial way out of this. Until we have a vaccine, it's probably the only way out of this.
If
Test,
only we'd
trace,
done more
isolate.
of it
We have we're not telling people the truth about the testing numbers of people being tested. We're not tracing them. We're not isolating them. The whole system isn't working. The whole thing is a farce. So, yeah, I'm all for, opening up the lockdown, everybody going back out like nothing has happened. But bear in mind, yesterday it was confirmed over 65,000 people. In fact, I think the number is just under 67,000 people have now died. Excess deaths in this country. That is the second worst excess death toll in the entire world and the worst death rate.
It's bizarre, isn't it, that we are talking about the huge number of tests, and of course they are using the number of tests that are either being sent out or, as Piers says, the doubling up of numbers over swabs. We're sort of boasting about the numbers, whereas over in America, Donald Trump has said, I'm telling them not to test so many, because the more we test, the more cases we get. Well, the trouble is, in America, it's all about the percentage of positives.
Testing process, we had almost 240,000 people being tested.
With 240,000 people being tested. Alok Sharma just said that as a fact. Unbelievable.
Dr. Hillary, we are seeing, aren't we, over in the States, that there is a worrying increase, actually, in cases in some states.
Absolutely, and this is predicted. We see people completely flouting any kind of guidance in different states. People encouraged to go back to work, to go to mass gatherings, to demonstrate without any social distancing.
And the trouble is, it does seem to coincide with states which are easing up. And that is going to be a concern for people as Boris Johnson heralds the opening up, coming out of hibernation in this country on July the 4th. We have to, if we're going to ease lockdown, we have to mitigate, don't we? So that 2 metres goes to 1 metre plus, face coverings, back-to-back.
It's really important. And we've got the heads of most of the royal colleges writing an open letter to the government saying, please, put in place preparation for a second spike, which we really fear will happen, if not by the winter, before then. And the 2 metre rule is still there. People think... Chris Whitty said, Professor Chris Whitty said, please don't take these measures, these de-restricting measures, too lightly or too vigorously, because we still want people to socially distance 2 metres.
But you've got the Prime Minister, Hillary, saying,
it can go down to 1
I want the bustle back. What do you think bustle means? Bustle means people bustling up against each other. That doesn't mean 1+ metre or 2 metres. People hear Boris go, I want bustle back. OK, you want everybody back shopping. Let's listen to what he said.
I think it's great to see people out shopping again, and frankly, I can't wait to go to a pub or a restaurant, even if it may not be wholly compatible with the new diet that I'm on. And I hope that people will. I think people need to go out. I think people need to enjoy themselves and rediscover things that they haven't been able to do for a long time. And I want to see bustle. I want to see activity. But let's be absolutely clear that I also want to see everybody being careful, staying alert.
You know, there's this mixed message again, Hillary.
Careful bustle.
I want bustle, but I want people to be careful.
But bustle suggests chaos to
Bustle
me.
to me is Cheltenham Festival, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
bustling.
Yeah.
Bustling means you're up against people. It doesn't mean you're observing social distancing.